Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. And the Flames will kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Owls offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turns it on at midfield. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to it.
Oh, it's out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. On the option. Now the pitch. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To throw, it's Salter. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Flames are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Salter. He's got his man. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moving away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's gonna pass. The sure hands, it's Moss. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. To the air, it's Bryson. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking to scramble. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his man. It's Kent. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Looking downfield, it's Salter. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Henderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabs it in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On the return, it's Wallace. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Slings it downfield. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bryson. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're bringing heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Mobley. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll just keep slinging it. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Back to pass, it's Salter. Feeling some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower.